Well, what a difference a week makes. We're here down Shallowbrook again. Only 7 days ago we were here breaking through ice 2 or 3 inches thick. It has warmed up now and the lake has cleared from the ice, so today we're going to be using a slightly more positive approach. We'll be using a midi shotgun feeder with some soft micro pellet, hopefully catching some skimmers and carp for you. What I'll do is I'll quickly show you how I prepare my bait for today, and then we'll get out fishing. Even though we said we're going to be fishing a bit more positive today, we are going to still be keeping things simple. We need to make up some 2mm soft micro pellet to put in our shotgun feeder today. I'll quickly show you how I would do it for a day like this. We've got a 2mm micro pellet, which at the moment they need soaking. They need to be really soft to go in one of these feeders. First thing you do, get some water in your bait box, and again, as you've seen before, I always add a squirt of this in all my fishing. So we'll get that in the water first for the flavouring. Good squirt of it, and then just add your pellets to pellet level really. And then once you've done that, it's just a case of leaving them really. There is one simple rule when you are preparing pellet. If it's 2mm pellet, you leave it to soak for 2 minutes. 4mm pellet, you leave it to soak for 4 minutes. You keep that rule and they should work out perfect every time. As you've seen, we're using pellet in the feeder today, so as a good starting point, we're going to be using 6mm hard pellet on the hook. We're going to have it on a little hair-rigged bait band. We have got some other baits maybe to try. If we need to, we can switch on to some maggot or some corn. But especially for this time of year, and the skimmers and carp nowadays are so used to pellet with everyone fishing them, it's almost become their staple part of their diet. So we'll start on that and then we can change. The feed I'm going to be using today is a midi shotgun feeder. The reason I've chosen this is because it guarantees that your bait's going to be on the bottom. It is very deep here, and if you're going to use a normal open-ended cage feeder, you're probably not going to get everything exactly where you need it. You may not have seen these before, but they work on a little spring mechanism. Basically all you need to do is pull the spring back, and then you need to really cram in as much as you can. All the little micros, get them right in there. Push it as hard as you can, all the way in, because it will spring out once it hits the water. It's all going to come out, so don't worry about pushing it in too hard. Then fold in your pellet. And finally, just cap it on top, so your pellet is completely inside the feeder with your bait. And it's ready to go. There's two different ways I like to fish my shotgun feeder. The first one we're starting off now is we've clipped up and we've got a marker on the far side. We'll repeatedly cast in that same spot to try and build a little bed of bait up so hopefully the fish will come onto it. In this instance we'll probably be casting about every 5 or 10 minutes. The other way is when it is very hard. What I prefer to do is take the line clip off and actually cast about your peg. You can move it from left to right, just all over the place, never another cast in the same spot. When I am doing this, I do like to get a timer and I'll set it on my stopwatch, maybe even to half an hour before I reel in and then move spots. That's a nice little bite. I think it's only a small skimmer, but we've had a change around with pellets, colours and stuff. And this one fell to a red one. Nice little fish. That's a nice little skimmer. Shotgun feeder with 6mm pellet on the hook. Getting quite a few liners at the moment, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have a quick change to maybe a maggot, something that might just be a little bit easier for them to take and might feel a little bit more confident. Instead of these liners, we might actually make them into proper bites. Beauty about this, we've got a quick change bead on here, so we literally just take the hook link off and then you straight away, next one on, and you're ready to fish again. It's that quick. Two red maggots I think this time. Give them a quick roll to make sure they don't move. And then just fill the feeder as you normally would. Well, the switch to maggot did bring a few bites. Unfortunately we managed to miss a few, and then when finally hooked a fish we lost it right in the middle of the swim, which is one of the worst things that you can ever do. It does really scare them, and you normally find that they don't ever come back. We've stuck at it for another maybe 30-40 minutes and they're still not back with no indication, so we're going to move slightly. We'll stick with maggot. We'll give it probably 5 or 6 chucks in 5-minute periods to try and build up another swim, and hopefully they might come back to it. Feels like another skimmer. A few chucks in a new spot as we said we were gonna. Probably had about 3 or 4, like I said, 5-minute intervals. Still stayed on maggot, didn't need to change. Been up, good little fight. Oh. Unfortunately we've lost another one. Well, unfortunately it's one of those mornings today where things quite haven't gone to plan. We've missed a few bites, we've lost the odd fish, one of those being right in the middle of the swim. Hope if nothing else today, we've given some information on how to fish a shotgun feeder effectively and a few variations on the styles you can actually fish it. We're going to head home now, but hopefully we'll see you again next time on the bank with a few more fish.